Hello, my name is Lacey. I'm a 4-H and FFA member from Laclede County. Today I'm going to share some facts about these two youth development programs. Agriculture Youth Development in Laclede County has a long and proud tradition. Both 4-H and FFA have worked hand in hand to prepare the youth of Laclede County to be productive citizens. In the next few minutes we will be discussing how 4-H and FFA are building leaders, providing agriculture, education, and community service. The birth of FFA began when interest in farming started to decline. In 1928, in Kansas City, Missouri, 33 students from 18 other states gathered to establish the future farmers of America. Today, FFA includes more than 600,000 students from grades 7 to 12 from all over the U.S., Puerto Rico, and the Virgin Islands. In FFA, you can participate in hands-on activities surrounding agriculture experiences. The FFA motto is learning to do, doing to learn, earning to live, and living to serve. Have you ever wanted to learn how to program a robot, or learn how to judge livestock, maybe ride a horse or cure a ham?
Hang on! I don't think I could ride a horse.
Well, hello, who might you be?
I'm a goat, and my name is Clover. I think it would look pretty strange seeing a goat ride a horse.
I see your point.
What kind of projects could a goat do?
There's a specific project just for goats, and you could even be in the fair.
Oh, how exciting! I love the fair.
Yep, it sure is.
What other kind of projects are there for 4-H?
Well, there's sewing, foods, cookie baking.
Wow, how exciting! I love cookies.
You can learn all of these and more in 4-H.
I was an FFA advisor and agriculture teacher for 34 years. I taught 4 years at Conway and then moved up here to Lebanon. I was here the last 30 years of my career. And it involved everything from working with the FFA group, teaching all the agriculture classes. Well, the benefits of FFA is leadership, citizenship, and cooperation. That's the three key elements. Leadership we get in a lot of different areas, from public speaking and learning how to be an officer and work with that group, to citizenship, which includes community service, making a better community here in the Laclede County and Lebanon area. And then the cooperation part would be whether it's being on a contest team or part of the officer team, or just working within a classroom setting, learning how to get along with people and work together to create a better something better for the entire group. Well, 3.5 years ago I became involved with 4-H, and I am the county specialist, which includes working with all the clubs, the volunteers, and then of course all the youngsters that's in that club as well, to create a lot of different projects and leadership opportunities for them.
What is 4-H?
4-H became part of the University of Missouri Extension in 1927. It is supported publicly by county, state, and federal governments, as well as private resources. Today, 1 in 5 Missouri youth participate in a youth educational program. Our 4-H mission is to engage youth as valued, contributing members of their communities in partnership with caring adults. Our vision is a world in which youth and adults learn and grow and work together for positive change.
And it's the thing I probably miss the most is at the end of the year, having the end of the year annual FFA banquet and seeing those seniors that's accomplished 4 years worth of activities and progressed through the ranks, done things at the local level, the district level, the state level, sometimes even the national level, and accumulated that portfolio of their work, and then getting to have them come up, read that off, recognize that in front of 300 or 400 people, and see those kids, feel like what they've done is a great accomplishment, and feel really good about themselves and know that they've done something tremendous in FFA. A youngster here that stays within just the club level can do so much, but if they spread their wings and get out into the state and national activities and see the bigger world and expand their horizons, expand their knowledge base and their opportunities, that's huge. And 10, 20 years down the line, you see that help them a lot. A typical 4-H club here would meet once a month, and it's as much as possible driven and led by the youngsters. That's always a challenge, but they would meet and have their own officers. They would give committee reports. They would also do demonstrations and examples of projects that they've learned and things they've accomplished. And then above and beyond that local group, we have countywide projects similar to this experience right here with the filmmaking project, where members from different clubs would come together and create a unique project opportunity.
My name is Eric Adams. I've been involved with the 4-H photography workshop for about 12 years. I worked at the Lebanon Daily Record newspaper, involved with all kinds of news stories and active in our community. I got a call from Dorley Ely, who was the 4-H extension specialist for youth. And she asked if I would come and help with a project in the photography program, and I said, great, no problem. And so we met out at Bennett Spring, and it was something that I really got a lot of enjoyment from. It was something that I enjoyed to do, is sharing my passion of expression, of creativity. I really enjoyed seeing the look on the 4-Hers' faces whenever they could capture something that they'd never seen before. You know, whenever they saw a flower that was, you know, just blooming up close. Whenever they saw an angler reel in a fish and get the excitement of the catch. Whenever they were actually participating at the Laclede County Fair and received feedback that helped them improve, but also helped them to achieve a higher goal of going on to the state fair and receiving awards, which was really rewarding to see how students could progress and use the gifts and talents that I helped with.
I've always been interested in pictures, and I've always looked at flowers and stuff and thought, oh wow, this is a chance for me to do that. And so I joined it, and I had a lot of fun doing it.
When did you start photography?
I think when I was 8 years old. I love to just capture what I see. That way I can look back on it. If I'm with my friends or something, I have the opportunity to not only picture that in my mind, but also capture it in pictures. I loved going out and taking pictures of nature. My favorite was the waterfall at Bennett Springs.
4-H motto is to make the best better. The 4-H pledge is I pledge my head to clearer thinking, my heart to greater loyalty, my hands to larger service, my health to better living. For my community, for my country, and my world. White in the 4-H flag symbolizes purity. The green, nature's most common color, represents life, springtime, and youth.
Teen leadership group went to Jefferson City, and we got to go to the Capitol building and got to talk with some of the people up there and go into like some of the meetings that were held there. And we got to talk with Sandy Crawford, and she talked about how she got started and asked us about and what we did in 4-H. We also got to go up to the top of the dome and look around up there, and there was like an inner dome and then the outer. And we got to see both of those. There was a lot of things to look at, and as soon as I thought it was like over and this door was going to lead out, it opened up into a different room. I think it was called like the Echo. No, okay, whatever. It was something like that. We went up like across this ramp, and that kind of freaked me out because it creaked a bit. But then we went up more stairs, and when we got to the top of those stairs, then there was a spiral staircase that literally went straight up. It was kind of scary. After that, we got to go up on the top, and that was scary. Well, the first thing I noticed was like I could see everything, all the buildings and off into the distance.